What do you think might happen to Dallas?
You know, it's hopefully nothing, obviously. I don't like to see anybody get in trouble. It's kind of what I do is keep people out of trouble. But, you know, they would have a problem with doing anything to him. You know, they could try to do the same issue with saying that he broke his non-disclosure agreement. They could try to say that he revealed classified information. I don't know the Canadian legal system, so I don't know, can they recall him to active duty and court-martial him or any of those things. But ultimately, while there certainly are differences between the Canadian and the U.S. system, when it comes to trials, there are very common principles of evidence, and I think that they would have difficulty. Because they would have difficulty with, you know, showing that it was actually classified or of a nature that damages national security. But here's the other thing, is that how would they actually establish that he's the one that even gave it to you? Unless they had you come in and testify as a prosecution witness on it. So I think that there's a lot of chain of custody and classification issues that make it difficult. But more so, and one of the things I said to the public affairs officer is, the more you push on this thing, the more you draw attention to it. And there's an element here of the more you let it alone, the more you allow the public to sit there and say, wow, you know, the Canadian Special Forces guys, they have some great capabilities. And leave it at that. Because the more you push, the more you create a circus, the more you create polarization. From a public affairs standpoint, it can end up hurting you more than helping.
Interesting. Do you think they will go after him?
I don't know. I'm sure that they're going to do their investigation. You know, if media reports are to believe, they're certainly investigating it. Where is that going to lead? You know, I don't. Where does it lead? Can they build the evidence? And what is the appetite for having that type of a problem? So they're definitely investigating him. Ultimately, it'll be up to the senior leadership to decide, are we angry enough with him that we want to go through this process?
If you were Dallas right now, what would you be doing?
Moving to the United States.
That's what I would be doing. If he doesn't do that, what would you do?
Well, and obviously there are still extradition treaties and things like that. So, you know, he has the decision to make. Yeah, of course I could, you know, it's easy to sit here and say move to the United States. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, obviously there are immigration issues. You know, can he get a green card to move here? Is he, you know, will the U.S. allow him to come here for, you know, more than just a visit? Will they allow him to become a resident? So I think that, you know, Dallas, you know, he's taking a stand for something he believes in. I think that, you know, based on your conversations with him and my brief interactions with him, I think he knows what he's doing, and he's made a conscious decision that this is more important to him. So the best thing that Dallas really should do right now is to try and find the Canadian version of me to have sitting in his corner with him.
Roger that. Well, I'm sure he's going to watch this. But, Tim,
if there was an opportunity for me to go up to Canada, I hear that they still wear wigs in court. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I've always wanted the horsehair wig.
On that note, let's take a quick break. And when we come back, I want to talk about, we had a great conversation last night on why the military, almost globally, seems to be, now we're in this spineless weak, woke era of military leadership, and I think you're right on the money. I can't wait to talk to you after the break on that.
Hey everybody, I'm Shawn Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Shawn Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.